Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K digital version of Joker. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter and Instagram at Movie Guy 365, as well as over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I will leave a link for that in the description. Alright, so Joker is here, available now on iTunes and VUDU in 4K digital form. Now, as far as the movie itself goes, I really enjoyed it. I think Todd Phillips knocked it out of the park. And also, just Joaquin Phoenix was pretty good on his take as the Joker. Now, as far as the digital stream goes, we're going to go ahead and review the picture quality and the audio, but let's start with the picture quality. Joker is given a 4K HDR / Dolby Vision grading, and I think overall the picture quality looks really, really nice. Now, compression definitely comes into factor here. There are a few scenes where I feel like you see a little bit of digital noise. The film itself was shot on a digital camera, not using film stock, so we have a little bit of those compression artifacts sprinkled throughout the film. It's not prominent, it's not something that's going to inherently pull you out, but it is something that I did notice on occasion. There's a couple of some of the darker scenes, a couple just off the top of my head, some of the darker areas of Gotham, as well as when he's doing a stand-up routine. There's a little bit of compression there, but I think for the most part, the black levels throughout the film hold up fairly well. Also, HDR color grading, Dolby Vision grading, looks pretty good. It's sporadic. It has its highlights here and there, mostly relegated to signage and the police car lighting and that sort of thing. That's when it really stands out, and it looks fantastic overall. And as far as detail goes, I feel that detail is probably the best thing you're going to notice about the 4K image. Everything from costuming, the aesthetics of Gotham City, the interiors, they all look good. They have that extra pronounced detail that is really just something that Dolby Vision excels at as far as the grading goes. It looks good. When Joaquin Phoenix is the Joker, you see those little like imperfections in the makeup and his outfit in particular are very good examples of how detail just looks overall fantastic. Audio-wise, we're given a Dolby Atmos track, and it sounds pretty good. It's not going to really win any awards or anything. Like, there's only a few moments where it gives you that extra oomph, but because this being a digital stream, you're not going to get that extra strength behind it. So it's overall, I would feel a moderate audio score as far as that goes. We do, you get the sporadic surround sound effects from here and there. I would say a lot of the times the rears are utilized using like ambience and weather effects, that sort of thing, and an occasional car will zip by your head, and that's fine. That's a good overall surround mix experience. It doesn't have to be completely action heavy. Any kind of action moments are relegated to the front channels, and they sound perfectly fine. Audio-wise, coming through the center channel is overall very clean, easy to understand, no problems there whatsoever. As far as Atmos height speakers go, they're used sparingly, and I really kind of have to underline that. They're not a whole lot going on. I noticed a couple instances of it here and there. One being the Joker back then when he's Arthur, being attacked on the subway. You get a little bit of that when the subway is moving, kind of the click, 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 and it does pop in from here and there, but it's just kind of like, it's not something that's going to be overly noticeable. You really have to be listening for it, but it does, as I said, it does pop in. So if you're watching the movie and you're really aware of it, you'll catch it from occasion. So I feel overall Joker has a good digital 4K stream. As I mentioned, compression plays a little bit of a part in it. It's not a perfect clean image, but it's really close. And I think if you're not really paying attention, you won't even notice those issues. So I'm going to give the overall score of 4K digital Joker as far as iTunes and VUDU goes. I'm going to give that a solid B+. I think it's a very strong effort. It looks good, it sounds good, and I think you got a good proper home theater setup. You have a lot to enjoy here. So let me know in the comments below if you plan on picking Joker digital up, or are you going to wait for the 4K Blu-ray. I'm personally going to be reviewing both versions of the film, so we're going to revisit this in a few short weeks. Alright, in the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.